Hi everyone, this is also gonna be a quick video about resonance. I managed to stash a decent chunk of boxes from the Mula, the Goblin event. I just opened all of them. As you can see, I got around 80 purple and 80 blue boxes that I just stacked. I opened a bunch before, but these are the ones that I stacked because my inventory was getting too full. So on this video, I just opened everything, the full Nebula boxes and the full Goblin boxes and everything else that I had. I still need to do my contracts, but yeah, I got a bunch of gear. I use mostly everything to get the resonance stones. I used the tier 5 for the weapon on tier 2, so I could recycle the tier 2 weapon for more stuff, but looks like some people read it, did calculations, and the most efficient way, if you want to really min-max the transmutation for the resonance stones, is just using tier 3 weapons and then recycle the tier 3 weapon that you get for more points on the transmutation. So if you want to be efficient, just go for the transmutation tier 3 for the weapon and recycle that. If you want to be lazy, go like me, transmutation tier 5 for the weapon. If you want to be more efficient for Lucent, I would suggest going for tier 5 for the accessory. Because the accessory one is likely the one that's going to keep the prices the highest for a long time. So just go tier 5 accessory for rings and everything else, right? But yeah. A few details on the resonance. Don't hurry yourself when transmutation. Like you can see here on my clip, I was starting to transmutate everything that I had. I was starting to transmutate my tier 2 gear as well, right? From my bank. And you can see I almost transmutated some really important gear pieces like Spectral, Imperial, Vanguard and stuff like that from the Goblin event. You don't want to transmutate those because they are worth decent chunk if you sell on lithographs. You also want to pay attention to the trades that you're selling. For example, you don't want to sell any hit trades. You don't want to sell any attack speed, range, you know. You don't want to sell those more unique perks like max HP, buff duration, cooldown, mana efficiency, because those perks are worth a decent chunk of on extraction compared to things like magic evasion, magic endurance, the generic stuff like that, right? The random perks for the weapons that you don't use, like humanoid damage and whatever. So you want to transmutate those, but you might want to keep a few of the other ones to extract and to get a little bit more lucid. For the resonancing, what I did was mostly, like I said before, everything that I can put weaken chance, which was the weapon, the rings, and I think the necklace, I put weaken chance. The other weapon, because you can put weaken chance on the one, but on the dagger turns out you cannot put, so that was a mistake from my part, sorry, Questlog baited me. I put heavy attack chance, and for the rest of the whole gear that you cannot put in either of those, I just put max health. Yeah, but that's about it, just wanted a quick update. Hope that helps. Be careful in your transmutation for resonance, be patient, check your trades, check the gear that you're putting in, and that's about it. Thank you for watching. See ya.